Hello, everyone, and welcome to Just My Opinion. I'm Megan.
And I'm Nastasia.
And today is going to be a little different. We're not going to go the regular route where we start with the knockout topics and then we go with the TV buzz. We're going to just jump straight to the TV buzz because it is so hot. We don't want to miss a thing. So, with that said, Nana, you want to start us off with our Real Housewives? Or you want me to hit you with what Chili want? I mean, which one y'all want? Which one y'all want?
Go ahead and start with what Chili wants.
Are you sure? You know, because, I mean, you don't want to do that. So, we could jump it off real quick.
Go ahead and do what Chili wants. Go ahead. Me and Megan have some issues today, as you can see. Go.
Okay, let me refocus. What Chili wants. First episode ended with Chili and Floyd at the dinner. You know, Tiana came in and kind of ruined their whole thing. And even the second episode, it showed Tiana and Raphael still there. Raphael was finna go. And Floyd was a little bit irritated. So much so, he called Tiana's 4-carat ring a bubblegum machine ring.
Aww.
And I was like, okay, I'm like Tiana. In the real world, 4 carats is a really nice ring. And her ring is really gorgeous. So for him to even make that little comment, I think he was a little ticked off. Anyway, so Chili was kind of happy to see him get a little mad. And with that said, he was still in Atlanta while Chili and Raphael went off on like a little lunch date. And they kind of talked and got to know each other. And Chili was like, wow, this is a really good pick from Tiana. And so after that was said, he invited her to come to Miami to go to a race. She was a little hesitant because I think the Floydster was still in the membrane, which I don't know why. But anywho, so she said that her and Floyd was going out like the next day, so they went to like Six Flags, and he had his whole entourage there.
Oh, so that's whack.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bunch of, it was like 10 guys and him and her, and it was like, you could see her like going off by herself playing basketball, and he just running around with these dudes. It was like, really? I know you need bodyguards, but really?
Yeah.
Really? So anyways,
I think he was kind of protect himself.
I mean,
aren't they like registered or something?
Yeah, but maybe he can't hit nobody, like, you know, the army dudes, like, they can't hit anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, I don't think it's necessary for 10 other people who 5 of them look like they can't do nothing anyways if somebody runs up on you. So anyway, she asked him, you know, are we going to be still here in the same spot, or, you know, is something going to happen? You know? And basically, he couldn't really give her an answer. He going to hit her with something like, I could be your better half, you never know.
Going around the whole thing.
Around the whole thing. You know, like around that little ring he danced around. Yeah, he was doing that number, and we weren't feeling it. And so, with that said, at the end, they went back to his place. Floyd ended up ordering room service, and the room service came. He fell asleep.
At his place?
Yeah. Whack.
Does he live in a hotel or something?
Yeah, they went to his room, like his hotel room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and, you know, he fell asleep, so it was like whack. He didn't answer any questions, and it was like, she was just kind of there eating cheesecake in the middle of the night. Like, that's so whack. So anyways, with that said, she
with cheesecake?
is accepting Raphael's offer to go to Miami, and that's where I think episode 3 is going to pick up with her going down there. So I'm really excited that she's like, you know, me and Floyd, we're going to be friends. We're going to be friends. That's what that is. So
that's good. That's a real one.
Go to Miami and see what's going to pop up. So.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn now?
Yes, it's your turn.
I'm going to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through each and every housewife just because, you know, just to kind of update everybody on what's going on with the episodes. I think they only have 1 episode left before the reunion. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, but, you know, I just know it's going to come back next season. So, let's go through the different housewives. Okay, so we have Nene. Everybody knows Nene. Nene has gotten a job with a TV station called Wake Up Atlanta or Good Morning Atlanta. I don't know the name of it. But it's a news station that's really popular in the Atlanta area. And she's like their celebrity interview person. So she's just had her first interview with Jermaine Dupri. And it started off a little flaky because Jermaine Dupri was just giving her like one word answers like yes, no, yes, why, you know, like kind of asking her, and then it was just like every person knows not to ask yes or no questions, but it was her first interview, and then the interview picked up. So kudos to Nene for, you know, having a job and actually doing, you know, I give her a kudos, like clap for her. She did a really good job on this one, so good for her. Sheree in this last episode, she didn't really do much. I don't think she was. Yeah, she wasn't really in this episode that much. Cynthia was a little, you know, this is a really good episode for Cynthia because I feel like she let her true side out, like her little angry side, and she showed what kind of attitude she really can get. Her and her fiance took marriage counseling this week. And when they were in their marriage counseling, well, her fiance's business is like getting shut down in a little restaurant.
Oh, Uptown, right?
Uptown, mm-hmm. It's getting shut down because I don't think that they're making enough money. Well, Cynthia, she says that she's a big investor into the company, and she's put like thousands of dollars, and she wants him to pay her back for all the money that she's invested. And I think that's kind of like, you know, that's supposed to be your fiance or whatever. Like, once y'all get married, everything that y'all have is y'all's, not separate. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I can kind of go with, I can see where he's coming from, and I can see where she's coming from. So, but he is kind of rude to her, and she was rude to him. And it's at the end of the whole little counseling session, when the counselor said, tell each other what y'all, you know, love about each other. The counselor asked her fiance, and he was like, I love your lips.
Oh my God.
I love your nose. I love your soul. And I love, you know, when I make you mad or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So then the counselor went on to ask Cynthia, so tell me what you like about him. She goes, I think we need another session.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it was really, it was just, I just died when it happened. So that's what happened with Cynthia. Next, I'm going to talk about Candy and Kim. I'm going to talk about them together because the reason I talk about them together is because they're on tour together.
Okay.
Candy invited Kim to go on a, like a little mini tour to kind of get their singles out. And Kim's single, Candy's album. And it was like a 7-city tour. And it was just drama on this episode for those two. Candy got, like, when they all got the... Okay, Kim couldn't get along with Candy's manager. And then, on top of that, when they got on the bus, Kim was like, I can't stay here. Like, pretty much looking at the bus like it was just trash. And I thought it was a really nice bus. And so, then she's chain smoking and not listening, not getting dressed when she's supposed to. And just, I don't know, just being, you know, rude to her little assistant, Sweetie, as usual. And it was just a mess. And Candy was just like... I can't, you know, like, I'm used to being quiet for 20 minutes before the show, but I can see that's not happening with Kim. And so her little boyfriend, Kyra, what's his name? Croy, sent the flowers and stuff. So that was, that was all good. But they showed a preview of next week's episode, which is going to air this Sunday for that little thing. And it looks like they're going to get into it. Nene's going to get on the bus. And what shows on the preview is... don't talk to me, I'm not your slave. Your slave is right behind you. And she was pointing to Kim's assistant, Sweetie. Oh, it was so funny, and I recommend everybody sees next week's episode. But let me tell y'all one more thing. It's about Phaedra. Everybody knows Phaedra. She's one of the newest housewives along with Cynthia. Phaedra, everybody knows she's already off her rocker. We already know she's crazy. From when she was lying about her pregnancy and how far along she was, and we ended up finding out she was 9 months, to where she had her baby shower, which was kind of off the wall. I don't know if y'all seen the baby shower with the flowers in her hair and just ballroom dancing, whatever. So that was just crazy. Well, now Phaedra had the baby, and she wanted to do a little party called a Sip and See. You ever heard of Sip and See? Don't feel bad. Nobody's heard of Sip and See. Nobody's heard of a Sip and See. It's something Phaedra made up completely. Completely made up. I think so. But, that could just be like a deep country, thing or whatever. But Phaedra, in my opinion, made it up. But nobody can even touch the baby. He was put on display. And then they even went so far as to call them the royal family.
That's family a little for real. Far. That's a little far.
Yeah. So, I'm going to say kudos to Phaedra as well for being who she is, no matter what anybody thinks. And, you're a little cuckoo, but, kudos to you. So, that's all I have to say over on Housewives of Atlanta. Please, please, please watch next week's episode on Sunday, because I think it's going to be really, really good. So.
And I'm going to have to catch that one. Well, we'll be back with the announcement and reminder. Stay tuned.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
Just My Opinion.
Okay, so if you think you're a Capricorn,
you're not. If you think that you're a Leo,
you're not.
We just found out today that we're not. There has been a new zodiac sign added to the 12 that we already have, and it's kind of thrown things everywhere. We don't know how to pronounce the 13th zodiac sign, so here it is. Hopefully you can see it. It's this word.
I think so. Let's see.
And basically it's...
Ophiaces.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. It's that, and basically it's a man wrestling on like a snake, and it's the snake is divided into 2 parts, and all this weird stuff. But the only thing neat about this zodiac sign is that it's the only sign that we have that's linked to a man.
Really?
So maybe that's why they threw that
neat.
In there. Yeah. So
neat.
I mean, I guess it's alright, but I mean, it kind of threw me off. Like for the past year, a lot of years, like I said, maybe
it's always been linked to it.
I've been the king of the jungle, and now I'm
Cancer.
Like, how can you switch me up like that? Like, really?
Yeah, it's
That
okay.
threw me off.
And I'm so used to saying Capricorn. I even got Capricorn underwear. I got Capricorn, T-shirts. I got Capricorn. Everything Capricorn. Now you can make me change up my whole wardrobe. Cause
I know, because I'm supposed to be something
But
else.
also, I mean, I heard several things. I heard it only applied to people born after 2009. I heard that... I just heard several things. And so, I mean, I think I'm just going to stick with the Capricorn.
I think I'm going to stick to the Leo.
Yeah. You just can't change that after so many years of your life. You just can't.
So, announcement, if you want to know what you now are considered to be, then look it up through Yahoo, OMG. They have it up on the little page there. You can see what you are, what you fall into now.
So question of the day.
Question of the week.
Question of the week. I'm sorry. Question of the week. And I mean, I'm going to try to word this to where people can be a little bit more flexible with it. But what would you do if there was a major change in your life that you had no control over, but it had to happen? And it can be something good. It can be something bad. Let's say, I don't want to give an example, but just a major, something major in your life. Or, you know what, even name something major in your life that's already happened, and what did you do about it, and how did you go about the situation, and how did you cope with it, or did it make your life better, did it make it worse, or was it worth it, just whatever. So we're not gonna answer that today.
We're not gonna answer that.
So I just want y'all to think about that, okay?
And we want to know what those things were. So just leave your comment at the bottom of the page, so that we can give you our personal feedback on how we would have dealt with that situation.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys.
How we think we would have dealt with that situation, because we may not have been in that situation, so we can't really, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
You can tell who came up with this question this week.
It was me.
Thank you for watching. Just My Opinion. I'm Megan.
And I'm Nastasha, and we will see you next week. Bye.